Alright folks, today I am going to break the one cardinal rule of reviewing. I am actually going to literally compare apples and oranges. Let's take a look. Both of these are fruit that grow on trees. Both of these have juices that are more popular than the fruit themselves. Why then can't I compare them? Society, stop telling me that I can't. Alright, here we goes. It helps me to better appreciate the natural juiciness of oranges, while also appreciating the crunch of a nice Granny Smith. It means that I can be disgusted by the occasional nail polish taste of an orange, while also being grossed out by that one expected soft spot on an apple when your thumb just starts sinking in slowly. Now, the same thing is true for video games. By comparing and contrasting two different games, I can better understand them, better appreciate them, better find faults, and more often than not, know exactly what it is that I should purchase. And this is my knowledge as a reviewer that I need to pass on to you. So, let's get on with it.
Game.
Nerf this!
Both Overwatch and Garden Warfare 2 have a lot of similarities. Both are online class-based shooters. Both use cartoony styles and personality to change up the shooter scene, something also embraced by the outstanding Splatoon and the flat-on-its-face Battleborn. Both Blizzard and Bobcat feel their works with love and charm, every detail in place. Quite frankly, it's a wonder that these haven't been compared up to this point. So, of course, it falls on me, your resident reviewer, to review and compare and review and compare and review. Review. It's versus the world. Both games are full of charm. Each character really feels alive. The animation is on point and everything you could want in modern gaming. The art design in both games is colorful by nature and full of humor. Just check out some of these characters. And then even more than that, see how they move. See how they fight. And, I mean, check out Junkrat's Riptire. Or Chomper's Burrow. Or a Zombie Pirate's Barrel. Charm oozes in both of these games. The level layout in both games is clever, offering hiding places, sniper spots, and opportunities to flank the enemy. And the character selection in both games is varied, with each character having their own genuine feel. You will likely find a favorite character only to give others a chance to have your main character change more often than Steven changes his underwear. Both characters have taken care to maintain a balance between characters, removing exploits and strengthening the weaker characters as the games have gone on. It's a balance that you'd expect from a top-tier fighting game franchise, and is the reason why these class-based shooters are so hot right now. As much as both of these games do right, there's still room for improvement in one very important area. Unlockables. Both Blizzard and EA have added a system to unlock skins and features that is, quite frankly, unbearable. While random reward systems can be exciting, the moment that you start asking for money to unlock, you've crossed a line. You find yourself really wanting a certain skin, or a certain type of character, and the developers want you to feel compelled to pay actual money for them. But here's the thing, because this is a random system, there's no guarantee that you're going to get the characters that you want. EA had committed the even more egregious sin, however, with consumables and character abilities being locked behind random card draws. I rarely feel satisfied by a card pack or a loot crate. Hey, look, a new voice line for McCree. Ooh, exciting.
This will stop them. 冻住，不许走。Sniper detected.
So first of all, we have to address the most obvious difference. Overwatch is still super hot, with an extremely active community, while Garden Warfare 2's numbers are dwindling. That said, the additional modes and options provided by Garden Warfare are more than enough to keep you going. Specifically, Garden Warfare offers a short single-player campaign, split-screen co-op, and the best addition to online shooters that I have seen in years: the Backyard Battleground. Now, this is a place where you can jump right into the action. It's a hub world filled with secrets and bosses, and never-ending action. I have spent at least 100 hours playing around in the Backyard Battleground with my daughter, and she can never get enough of it. And quite frankly, neither can I. Which leads me into a little bit of a tirade on the lack of local multiplayer in modern games. Now, don't get me wrong. I love online. I do. I love to jump online and fight against random people and show that really I have some competent skill, even when I really don't. However, that online will never replace that visceral feel of sitting next to your friends, or in my case now, sitting next to my little girl and playing games together. Garden Warfare 2 has it. Overwatch doesn't. Now, that said, Overwatch's future is bright, while Garden Warfare 2's has begun to dwindle. We've already gotten one new character and an announced new map, a great Olympic-themed new mode, and constant updates. Knowing Blizzard, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Expect Overwatch to be a platform of gaming for years to come. Overwatch also has the advantage in overall balance. Adding in the variants for each of the Garden Warfare characters can truly disrupt gameplay. And let's admit it, even after nerf, Rose still feels a little unfair. Meanwhile, I regularly see plays of the game from every imaginable character in Overwatch, and no one feels left behind, which brings me to possibly Overwatch's greatest strength. Overwatch does such an amazing job of making everybody feel important in a match. Whether you are a healer, sniper, builder, or just a machine of destruction, the game does an awesome job of making you feel like you did a competent job in the match. The most genius move that I've seen in years for an online shooter is to count assists as kills. I've always hated vultures in online games who come in to steal my well-fought kill at the last second, and Overwatch calms that anger.
But an extinguisher is not required.
Best round 1.
So here's the thing. You really can't go wrong with either game. And it drives me a little crazy that Garden Warfare never really got the attention it deserves. But then again, Overwatch deserves every bit of attention that it has gotten. Overall, both of these games have a ton to offer and are highly recommended for shooter fans tired of the Call of Duties and Battlefields of the world. That's why I give both games 9 not Call of Duties out of 10. Like apples and oranges, these two games are delicious, juicy, keep the doctor away, and fight scurvy, yar.
We're reviews. Bye.